Ashley Lancaster and I'm the project manager here for Erith at Sizewell. We're principal contractor, so we arrived on site in August 22 and set up the site. So we set up all the boundary and put in our controls and the biosite fingerprint recognition system, set up our welfare and developed our construction phase plan and all our emergency arrangements. And when we arrived on site in August 22, the first thing we had to do was asbestos remediation and build scaffold to facilitate asbestos remediation. That programme went on for almost 2 years, so we're just about coming to the end of that now. And that would allow us to get a demolition survey to allow us to demolish the building. The D-plant team arrived in July 23 and they started on the D-planting. They started in the electrical annex. They D-planted the electrical annex and moved on to the deaerator floor, and then they set about the basement at the turn of this year in January 24. So the key pieces of equipment in the turbine hall we started in the electrical annex, and that held all of the switch gear. So that was our first area that we tackled because that was the first area that we had planned to demolish. And then we moved on to the DA level, which is the deaerator tanks. They're situated on the DA level. And then we moved to the south side of the site and we removed the stator and the condensers and the LP and HP units. So some big chunky bits of plant that we removed. Before we tackled the basement and we removed the steam and the feed pipework from the basement. That was good. We lowered a 50-ton machine into the basement and set about the steam and feed pipework, so that was really good to see. So today we've recovered just short of 6,500 tonne of scrap, and 4,500 of that has been this financial year. So the NRS financial year is from April. So from April this year we've taken 4,500 tonne of scrap out the turbine hall.
So the start of the demolition phase was the transformers. So there was 660 tonne of transformers had to be removed from external of the site, and the demolition of the blast walls to make room for the plant that was planted within the turbine hall. So both cranes were re-roped, re-energised, new electrics on them, both put back into action, tested to carry out the D-plant of the turbines and all associated plant. 5 months in, we put machine into the basement. It removed all the pipework, pumps, operating floors, any floor areas you could see was missing in there. The machine was then lifted out to process scrap out at the back while another machine loaded. So we removed 6,500 tonne out of the building at the moment, and we're at the stage now where we're ready to blast the plinths, lift machines back in, demolish the plinths, then we'll put a ramp in at the east end. Cranes will get pulled out and the structural demolition will start early next year. So that will be ongoing for about 3-4 months, and it will be just left as an open basement with a ramp fence at the end. Our team are our most precious thing. Without the people you can't do the job. So we have a system. All our safe systems are written, run to the client, reviewed, given to the lads, are set in the workshop quite in depth, and they're briefed every day and debriefed in the evening. So anything arising is addressed, needs changing is changed, and the best methods from experience is used.